Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today our yin yoga practice is going to focus on the lower body. If you happen to have a strap or you could use a towel or a belt, anything like that, feel free to grab that now. Also, a block or a pillow of some kind would be great to have as well. If you have neither of those items near you, that's completely fine as well. I'll give you options for props and for without props. So just find a little bit of space to move. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. All right, you guys, we're going to start laying down today. If you do have a block or a pillow to lay on, just place it underneath your upper back. And then you have the option to get into the hips a little bit here by bringing the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide while we lay down. If that is a little bit too much on the hips, you can have your legs straight or really in any position that feels good. Those of you laying on a block or a pillow, place it underneath your upper back. Let your head fall back or grab another pillow, use it underneath your head if you don't like the length that is being created through the front of the neck. And let's just get a little settled. Reaching your arms out to the sides, just flip your palms to face up. We aren't going to be doing too many poses today as we're doing a yin style of yoga. So we're going to spend a little bit of time in each position that we come into. So I always encourage my students to listen to your body, move when you need to move, stay a little longer if you need to stay a little longer. We're trying to get a really awesome stretch to the lower body today with the added bonus of a chest opener here if you are laying on something. And I'm hoping that you can just let your eyes close and just start to feel your breath. Just slowing things down. Putting any thoughts on your mind off to the side. And as you begin to kind of find some stillness, some relaxation, just try to keep any thoughts that might arise off to the side. Relaxing through your jaw and your shoulders. And if you are making a diamond shape with your legs right now, you can definitely stay there, Or if you want to switch things up a little bit, we're just going to bring our knees together, like all the way together. And we'll keep our upper body kind of the same unless it's become too much to lay on something. You can take anything that's underneath you out. And if you want a little bit more here, you guys, just kind of heel toe your feet a little bit wider. But I want you to see if the knees can stay together. So gentle inward rotation for the hips. And then I would say you could probably go all the way out to the edges of your mat. And if your knees touch together, no problem. Feel free to go a little bit wider. Nice work here. We're slowly going to start to just bring the feet back in towards each other. If your legs are still out long or in a diamond shape, start to bring your feet to the mat, your knees bent. If you're not laying on anything, you can just stay there, but finding your strap or towel if you are using something today. If you are laying on something, just come up, take it out, grab your strap. We're going to lay all the way back down onto our backs and move into our hamstring, our calf. So if you do have a prop, we're going to lift our right foot up into the air. If you've got a towel or something to rest onto the ball of the foot, just makes your arms nice and long so that you can relax your head and your shoulders on the mat. If you don't have anything to work with today, just hang onto the back of your leg. And that can be the calf, that can be the back of your quad, maybe even the foot. Whatever works. Play with it till you find a nice stretch and then hold it there. And just relax, just breathe. Close your eyes. And just one last option to take things a little further by straightening that left leg out nice and long. And as you notice here that maybe the stretch gets a little bit less intense, or you just feel like you need to move a little bit, do that. Do whatever you got to do to keep that stretch as big as you'd like. Some of us don't have to try too hard and it's very intense. That's great. You need this. We all need this. So just breathe. Let's take one last inhale. And as you exhale, just start to bend the leg. Rest your foot all the way down onto your mat. Bringing that left leg in if it's out long. Just a little rock side to side to transition. Taking your time. We're just going to be moving on to that left side. So the exact same thing. Either hanging onto the back of your leg or placing your towel or belts, whatever you're using, on the ball of that foot, just below the toes to help flex that foot. Playing with it till you find that awesome stretch, maybe adding that little extra by straightening the right leg out. And then just notice, how does this side feel compared to the other side? Is it the same? Is it a little tighter? A little more open? Just a few more moments on this side. Feeling that stretch. Feeling the air coming into your body, coming back out. I'll take one last inhale and exhale. Let it go. Let it all go. Strap can come to the side. Feet can find your mat or the ground. Option to do a little rock side to side, or even pull your knees in a little bit. Just taking a moment here. And notice how those hamstrings feel. And we are going to be going into pigeon next. Just really quick here, you can stay on your back and do recline pigeon, crossing one foot over top of the other leg and hugging your legs towards your chest. If you want to stay on your back, I'm just going to be turning over onto my stomach. For our traditional pigeon, you might want to grab your pillow or block or something to rest your forehead on, or your forearms. But let's just start with the right side. So if you're staying on your back, cross your right foot over top of your left leg. And if you're coming onto your stomach with me, you're going to bring your right leg forwards. Your heel can be nice and close to your hip. Let's just start by lifting the chest, sinking those hips towards the ground, and folding forwards if you want to fold forwards. And if you are adding a forward fold, just try to rest your forehead or your cheeks on something, whether that's your pillow or your arms or your mat. Just try to take all the weight out of the neck and out of the shoulders. And settling right back into where you left off. Just focusing on the breath as you relax your body. And feel the stretch. Staying for another full cycle of breath here. Just one more inhale and exhale. And if you are on your back, feel free to just stay there and uncross your legs. If you are on your stomach, you can lift yourself up. You can roll to one side, whatever position you'd like to come into to transition. That could be downward dog. That could be child's pose. I'm just going to sit for a second, give my knees a little bit of a hug. Whenever you feel ready to go to the other side, you can start to bring the left leg forwards, or if you're on your back, just cross the left foot over top of the right leg. Whatever your pigeon looks like today. Those of you with the left leg forwards, preparing to fold forward, just take an inhale and lift your chest a little higher. And then as you exhale, you can melt it down. Remember, again, if you can rest your head on something, that's ideal. It'll just help to soften the back of your neck, even the jaw, shoulders. Nice work here, you guys. Take one more full breath. And then start to release. Lift up or uncross your legs. Once again, if you're on your back, feel free to just stay there. We're going to meet you in a moment. Maybe finding a seated position, just a little rock, a little hug side to side, shake it out. If you prefer, you can come into down dog or child's pose. But we will be coming all the way back down, laying flat on our backs, setting up for our Shavasana. Either resting your arms at your sides, or maybe your right hand wants to find your belly button and your left hand wants to rest on your heart. Just closing your eyes one last time. Notice any sensations, feelings running through the body. And as always, I encourage you guys to stay here for as long as you have time for. I hope you enjoy the remainder of your day. And until next time, namaste.